Hello YouTube and YouTube people. This is a video about Asperger's syndrome. More specifically, Asperger's syndrome in females. Um, this is a kind of response to a video made by someone whose username escapes me, saying that there's a generalization towards Asperger's, females with Asperger's. And that generalization is that they're very masculine, very not anti-effeminate, very un-effeminate, if that's a word. And I haven't met enough to really make a judgment on that. And I mean, to generalize anything is stupid, really. You know, people cannot be generalized like that, I don't think. But to generalize people with such a syndrome as Asperger's, something so diverse uh, and so undefinable, undefinable. I don't know. You know, I only half know what I'm saying most of the time. So and she said that this is a false generalization, as most generalizations are. And like I said, I haven't. I've only known 3 females with Asperger's. Two I've only met via the internet, so you can't really get a good judgment anyway. And one that I did meet at a gig I did. And and of the two that I can really say anything about, one of whom he's probably watching this video. If you are, then you know who you are. Of those 2 people, one of them, I'm not going to say she's effeminate, but she's God, I don't know how to put it really. She's not effeminate. She's just not as effeminate as your average girl, I suppose. And the other one was again the same, really. Just you know a tomboy in the sense of that any other girl without Asperger's could be a tomboy. Although even then she wasn't really. So there's definitely that generalization definitely seems to be completely false. But I know that the statistics for Asperger's in females are the statistics show that females with Asperger's are few and far between compared to males with Asperger's. Something to do with the Y chromosome, which I think I've mentioned before. Um, yeah, that's just my experience with it is that like I said, I don't know. I don't have any. I can't really say because I haven't met that many people with it. And I don't think anybody who hasn't. I think you have to have met a lot of people, a lot of girls with Asperger's to make that kind of assumption. Anyway, um, so just stop making assumptions about people with Asperger's. People do it all the time. People say that people with Asperger's are just dumb, ignorant people, and both of those things are completely false. For the most part, the exact opposite. Ignorant? No, I don't think so. Do I always pay attention to what people are saying? No. Do I always take in what people are saying to me? No. But as well as having Asperger's, I am just a person. Um, so if a person with Asperger's ignores you, it's not because he's being ignorant. It's probably because he's in a world of his own, and that's not the same thing. He or she is probably so focused on whatever it is that they're thinking about at that time, they don't want to know about what's going on in the real world. For the most part, I don't think a lot of aspects that I've met don't really care much about what goes on in the real world. They don't really care. I don't. Yes, there's a lot of bad things happening, and there's a lot of good things that happen, and I don't really care. I only care about what affects me. Maybe that's just me as an individual. But and as for Asperger's sufferers being stupid, this is completely ridiculous. You know, Aspergers have apparently, on average, higher intelligence than average. So, do Aspergers do people with Aspergers do stupid things? Yeah, of course. But the smartest people in the world do stupid things. Everybody does stupid things at some point, except stupid people because they're stupid all the time. They don't do stupid things. Stupid people do smart things, and smart people do stupid things. But uh, this is just a rant about how much I hate people now. So yeah, Asperger's people aren't stupid. I call them Asperger's, but I hate calling them Asperger's people. But I don't know what to call people with Asperger's. And the only word that I've known to call people with Asperger's is Aspie, and I hate that word. You know, this is actually. Oh, I lied by the way. I know more females on YouTube with Asperger's. I think there's 4 or 5 actually, and one of them said something about I acknowledge. She acknowledges that this she doesn't have to give it some kind of cute name, cute little nickname, and that was a person who I've had many discussions with her. Well, with no, not with her, but with a male Aspie who I've had some contact with on the internet. Me and I both are suspicious of whether she actually has Asperger's or not. I think we think she's just using it to sell her art. Taking advantage of this condition that people actually live with. The way she is in her videos, you could you could be forgiven for thinking she did have Asperger's, but she's the way she is. It's very very plastic, very unreal. And I think in the end, she doesn't have Asperger's. She's just trying to sell herself by using Asperger's. There's people like that out there. Don't pretend they don't exist, and don't pretend that women like that. There aren't women like that because women can be just as egomaniacal as men. So, yeah, that's it. What should have been a 5-minute video has turned out to be an 8-minute video because I started rambling about hating people. So I'm going to end it there. If you want to hear more about Asperger's, please ask me because I'm happy to do it. Peace out.